Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking this amazing video. In today's tutorial, I'd like to show you how I created this amazing church flyer in Photoshop. So all you have to do is to follow me step by step to get everything right. So the rate for this particular flyer is 1080 pages. So let's go ahead and click on file and click on new. And on the rate for this flyer, let's choose pixels for it. So you click on this particular area and choose pixels. So the rate for this flyer will be 1080 pixels, whilst the height lies at 1080 pixels, and on the resolution we leave it on 300 and we click on create. So with this, let's actually click on this particular area and then click on FX. We can double click to unlock the layer, and then we can go to click on FX and choose a gradient overlay. And with this, the gradient code, the color code on the left side happens to be FACC22, and then the color code for the gradient on the right side too happens to be FF. Then the zeros are 40000. Then we click on create and make sure the style is on radial. So if it is actually on linear, make sure you click the style and then choose a radial for it. And now we can click on OK. And now let's go ahead and place our first resource. So we have this one to be our first. So we click on place link. And now we have to place our first resource. So I'll be placing the link in the description. Someone requested that I should put the font in the description as well. So with this one, in this tutorial, I'll be catering for the fonts as well. So here's the font file. So you just have to click on the the resource link and the description link, and then download the resource as well. So the first resource will be this one. So we click on this and click on place link. So we will click on the resource, the description button, and download the resource as well. So we can continue with this tutorial. So with this, let's actually shape this and place it on top like this. And now we will have to click on the blending options over here and choose an overlay for it. Let's choose an overlay for this one. And now we can choose our gradient or our eraser tool and then click on this particular flyer and then click OK. And now if at all your eraser tool is not showing, make sure you click on the caps lock so that it can show. And now let's click here and choose click on general brush and choose a soft round brush. And now let's actually open the size by pressing on the bracket keys on the keyboard, and now we can actually erase this part off like this. So now we have to go ahead and place our next resources, which happens to be this one. So place link, and now we place our next resource, which is this one. And with this, let's actually resize it. So we click on side and side and resize it as well. And now we click here. And with this, you can actually leave it on this. I'll actually show you how to leave it on this after the design is being created. But this one, let's actually create what you saw on the flyer, on the thumbnail first. So we click on blending options. And now we will have to choose a color dodge for this. I think a color dodge. Let me actually check the blending options for this ones. Alright, so with this I chose an overlay, and then with the next one that is a vivid light. So we are supposed to choose a vivid light to brighten up a bit. So we have the vivid light here. Now it has been brightened up. And now we will have to go ahead and place our next resource. So we click on file and click on place link. And now we have the drum here. So we click on place. And now as you can see, our drum is not looking good at all. So we can actually click here, and then we can go to filter and choose a camera raw filter for this. Guys, subscribe to my channel so YouTube can recommend this video to other graphic designers if only you are loving this tutorial. And then with this, let's actually enhance the image of the drum. So let's go to contrast and add a bit of contrast, about 13, and then the texture tool we add up to 45 plus 45, and then the clarity too we can add up to plus 37, and then with the highlight, let's add up the highlight, and then with the white we can reduce the white and add up the blacks as well. And now we can click OK since our design is looking, our drum is looking okay, but we can at all add a bit of exposure to it around plus 45%. Then we click on OK, and our design is already looking good. So we can actually right click on this side, let's click here and choose OK so that it doesn't show again. So with this, let's actually curve this one this way. I think it was being curved this way, something like this, and then we click on this correct icon here, and now we can, let's increase the size of this before we duplicate it, and then now let's bring this one down here and press Ctrl J to duplicate, or you can actually right click on the layer, the drum layer, and then choose duplicate layer over here. So now with this one being duplicated, let's actually right click on this arrow here, and if at all your arrows here is not showing around the drum while the move tool is being selected, you can click here to show transformation. So whilst you click on the transformation, it will show. So now we can click here and then right click and choose flip horizontal, and now let's actually bring this one here. Alright, so now we click on this correct icon as well, and we can also shift this one and add it together so we can have something like this. And now let's actually select this tool. So we click on this whilst you press on Control, and you click on this one as well, and then you click on this group icon here. So now this one we can actually send it in the middle. So we press Ctrl A and then choose the center alignment for this, and then Ctrl D to deselect. And this one I think is a bit top, so let's use our arrow key. So you can actually use your move tool, you click on it and then move it down, or press shift and use the arrow down key so that it can move fast enough. And then now we will have to place another resource. So we click on this and then place this resource. So click on place link, and now let's place this resource, lighten resource here, and let's shift this here to this side a bit. Alright, so it is looking good. And now with the blending for this, I think I think, let me see, let me confirm it from this one so we can actually move forward. Alright, so it is actually on color dodge. So let's right click and then click on the blending options, and then choose a color dodge for this. So color dodge, and now let's use our move tool to send this back. Sorry, it wasn't supposed to be like this, so let's actually send it back like this. And now we can select our color dodge for it. As you can see, it is showing over there. So let's double click or right click on this, left click on this, and now right click and choose flip horizontal. But before that, let's duplicate this. Ctrl Z, then Ctrl J to duplicate it. And now we click this part and then right click and choose flip horizontal, and we can drag this to this particular area to the right side. So we are dragging this one to the right side of the design, or you can use your mouse to click on it and move it to the right side. Alright, so this one is actually showing like this. So let's actually send this one to back, and then we are having something like this, which is already looking good. And now with this image that we placed, let's actually bring it down a bit so it will show our design. And with this one, let's click on this and choose our eraser tool, and then right click and erase this part off. So you erase this part off, and now let's do same for the other one too. So you right click and choose rasterize layer and erase this side off a bit. So as you can see, this design, this thing is not brighten up, so let's actually choose on place link and brighten the lighting effect of this particular document that we just placed. So we place this here, and now we will have to click on this and then go to the blending options and choose a perfect blend for this. So I think leaving it on the lighter color is actually okay. So let's press Ctrl J to right click it to duplicate it, and now we can drag the next one to this side as well. I think we should choose a different overlay. The lighter color is not doing us favor as you want it to be, so I think, alright, let's leave it on screen. Let's leave it on screen. Screen looks good, and now we can actually increase the size of it. We just wanted it to show a bit, so this one too, and leave this one on screen as well. And now we can open this up, and we have to click on this icon here, and now let's choose our text tool and type in our Thanksgiving, so THANKS, and if you want it to move to the next line, you press on enter, and then we type our giving. So Ctrl A and choose a yellow color for it. I think we can actually choose this color and press on OK. And with this, let's delete this and then press on caps lock and then type a capital letter, and the font size should be around 37 or 38 pixels, and then we click on enter, and we will have to press this and then press Ctrl A, then move to, and then choose a center alignment, Ctrl D to deselect, and now let's shift this one back a bit. So with this, as you can see, it has actually come together. So let's use the VA to separate it like this. So dragging it down will actually separate this particular thing. So now once we have this one in the middle, we press Ctrl A and check whether it's in the middle again. So it's already in the middle, Ctrl D to select, and now we will have to bring this one a bit in the middle, or we can actually with this one, let's select this, press Ctrl A and choose a center alignment over here, so it will actually place in the middle. So Ctrl A to place it in the middle, center alignment, then Ctrl D to select. So the name of this font is actually MTN Brighter Sans. I've already placed it in the description. So with this, let's actually go ahead and place our next and type our next font. So it is actually, our next one is actually Service, so SERVICE. Sorry, let me actually change it. So caps lock, whilst caps lock is on, then we type the X, then we uncaps it, and then SERVICE, Ctrl A, and now let's choose a different font, which is autograph font. This autograph, it is very hard to find it, so I'll be placing this one too as well in the description button. So in today's tutorial, we've gotten two fonts that we actually use. So the autograph, let me search it here. So I think there is the autograph font I use, and I chose a black color for it. So let's select, use our move to, and then choose a black color for this. And the font size too, we can actually reduce, click and reduce the font size and place it here. somewhere here, and then we press on this correct icon. So now whilst we've selected this these two drums, let's drag them down a bit so that it doesn't collide with our design. And this one too, let's send it down. With this one too, down as well. So our next resource we have to place, we place on control the file, we press on file and then click on place link. We click on place link, and now we have to place this particular resource. So this resource we can actually use the pen tool to create it. But in this tutorial I'll be giving you the link so you can download this. And let's make sure it is on top of the drums. Alright, so now we can actually place this here, reduce the size, and then we can choose Ctrl A, press Ctrl A and choose center alignment to align this in the middle, Ctrl D to select. We can actually leave this on this, but let's actually click on FX and choose an overlay for this. So we choose, let's choose an overlay which is white overlay. Then we click on OK. Click on OK here. And now let's place it in the middle here. And we will have to select this particular text which is at the church auditorium. I use the MTN Brighter Sans as well. So I use the medium one for this. As I said earlier on, I have the Sans family. I gave you the medium. I placed the medium as well as the extra bold in the description, the ones that I used in this particular tutorial. And then let's copy this one again. If at all you've loved this tutorial, please subscribe to this channel so YouTube can recommend this video to other graphic designers out there. So Ctrl A to align this one to in the middle. That is the date. Ctrl D to select. And now let's copy this particular our logo, church logo, and the name as well. And now this one being selected, let's actually place it here. So Ctrl A and align this in the middle. As you can see, we have successfully created this particular design. If at all you love this tutorial, don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel so YouTube can recommend this video to other graphic designers. Thank you for watching my video.